Friday night. We're heading out after work for a snapper. Last week me and Barty Saturday morning went out to about the 38 metre mark, and it was perfect weather. Everything lined up and everything was sitting, you know, right current, rainy, overcast, perfect conditions, and we got 3 snappers, so it was really slow. But this week a few mates have been doing really well. We're going to try an old horn, probably maybe around that 32 metre mark, and this trip I'm out in the Fish Fingerer. It's Dan's boat, which is another 650 Senator. This is basically the boat that made me decide I wanted a Senator, because once I sold Double Tap, Dan got this brand new. We started going out fishing. Dan was new in the boating scene and out in the sound, so I did all the driving basically, and we did heaps of good fishing. Actually, we smashed a lot of kingies, I actually got smashed by a lot of kingies and did good. I think you got your first 20 pounder on here too, This, after being a year on Dan's boat and using this is what I modelled my boat off, and that's why I decided I wanted the Senator 650. There's a few boats coming in, a few going out. We're going to head out and hopefully try and get a 20 pound snapper, but like usual the goal is a elusive 30 pound snapper. Let's crack into it.
The weather's dropped considerably.
Yeah, we'll put the tide in the right direction.
Yep. That's right, It's a little guy.
We just turned up, put the anchor down, wind and tide's perfect, so hopefully we're going to have a good evening tonight. The one setup I'm running is a Chaos with a Thunnis bait runner. This is one of Mario's because I'm moving house, so I've got no fishing gear at the moment. Running a Black Magic KL straight line rig and a little 3/4 ball sinker and a little Black Magic swivel. With those you tear them off. The traces on these are actually really quite long, and someone was asking me what I do because they can't cast far with them. So they're actually probably a good 1.5 metre long trace. I'll actually chop that down. So I'll chop that off there, chop it down to about 1 metre, put the ball sinker on. So I run the ball sinker straight through there, and I run that straight above the hooks. And so with 1 metre trace, you can cast it further out the back. And that's what you want to do. You want to have your bait sitting right out the back of the boat. In the deep water though, we've actually been doing pretty well straight under the boat, but I always like to cast it as far as I can out. So I'll do a 5-turn uni knot there, and then, like always, chop off the tag end, discard that in your rubbish. And then I'm going to run a whole squid on this one for a change. So this is a Salty Dog brand, only available at Big Blue and Nelson in the South Island. And these are nice, fresh, good sized squid. So you don't have to go too complicated. So this is the KL with a 5-bar row and 6-bar row. One through the top there, and then the other straight down through the body there. Make sure that hook's exposed. And there you go, that's it. Probably need to sort some burley. This is Mario's rod. So the one thing Mario's notorious for is ridiculously heavy drag. So I've reduced the drag to about 1.5 kilos. You don't need heavy drag in the bay. There's no bottom composition out here at all. It's just flat bottom. So the only issue you'd have is getting it hooked around other people's lines or the anchor, but we've got quite a lot of anchor rope out. We're probably on about a 45-degree angle with the anchor. Just a safe bet really. So this is a new spot, we're a bit further out. I think we're at 32 metres, little bits of sign coming through. I'll turn that off, eh? Go for it. So we actually turn the sounder off because if you listen to your sounder, turn it on while you've got the boat on the trailer, listen to it. It's quite a lot of loud clicking. So I'm not sure if it'll scare the fish off, but no point in having it on. It's, you know, like the fish are going to move through anyway. And half the time we catch fish, we don't see them on the sounder out here. So because I'm running recurve hooks, You don't want a light bait runner. So with the Shimano, click it onto your bait runner there, and then the snapper can run with it. Once you turn the handle and click it, you're into your preset drag. So we're looking down.
Which way's your line going?
Down straight out the back. Straight out the back. I hear you. Next rig I'm running is a Black Magic Pinky Snapper Snatcher, and on the bottom of there I have got a 3-ounce puka sinker, and I'm just going to do a 3-turn uni knot on the bottom of that. It doesn't have to be more than that, because to be fair, if you lose that sinker, that's fine, as long as you don't lose the fish. Chop off your tag end, and then on the top there, tying to the main line, I'm running a 5-turn uni knot. So I've got a bit of a leader on there as well. And this rod is a game type, and the reel is Mark Hockey's. Hockey got that big kingy on this reel, and I was going to replace the drag washers because he's had it for a year or two now, but I've actually just stolen it to take it fishing for the night. Thanks, Hockey. We are running a 5 kilo pure pilchard bomb. So this is a salty dog one that we get in, and they're available at Big Blue as well. 5 kilo and 7 kilo, and value for money, it's $22, so it works out around $4 or $5 per. I have $4 per kilo, so that's a nice, good, solid, pure pilchard burley bomb. We're going to drop that down to probably about 4 meters up off the bottom, and how we do that we'll show you as we turn the sounder on and drop it down, and the sounder will actually pick up the burley bomb, so we can adjust the height that way. Let me hook in. I don't trust you to tying the knot. I don't want to be the guy that does the knot. There you go. Reckon it's good?
Well, it's hard to tell.
Dan's onto the first fish. It's running rings around the place. Not a car wire. Something else just got hit.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one's smoking line.
Yeah.
Oh, he's really smoking. He's going to have to wait. That's definitely a snapper on that one though. Oh. That belly's actually alright, it's just slowly coming out, isn't it?
This guy's got to be pretty close, eh? I can move him all over the show though.
I know, that's what I mean, it's like we...
Let's hope he's a...
Is it a kingfish? Or a barracuda?
Is it a barra? Oh,
Barracuda. Gutted.
Still got that one on, was it? Oh, we lost that
I
one.
thought there was a snapper for sure, until it started doing these big circles. You're going to be right with the gap.
Is that one for?
Good fighter. False alarm, Cuda. But I think there might be one on. You have to leave one of these battle and get this guy in. That gas to your right there, buddy. I don't think he feels solid, but I don't think he really realises he's hooked. This is snap rig. Do you want to untight the stand?
Sure.
That was Dan's rod, so only nice of me to hand it over to him.
Especially after that minor disappointment. Oh.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? Like there's a lot of...
Yeah.
He's just sort of sitting down there. Should have given it away, that running around the... Going around in circles of that cougar, right?
Yeah. But I gotta say that, well, new rod.
It's quite nice, that. Tournament, what is it? No, energy concept. You got a little bonus on there, eh?
Yeah.
4,000.
She's not.
You know why we got a hit there?
Because I'm extremely lucky.
No.
Oh. They're just dragging it up. Yeah.
Probably sitting in the current. Whatever happened, it would have burnt itself out in those first runs. It was smoking some line to start with.
Oh. Number one.
Number one's getting hit. That's sharky though. It's not even smoking any line, Dan.
Oh yeah. This better not be a error as well.
Any colour?
Yep, the colour is a snap.
There's a snapper.
It's a snap. Oh yeah.
Not a bad size one.
Oh, number one.
One. Do you want the net on that, Dan?
No, it should be okay.
Right. Oh, holy smokes. Something's on that one as well. It's all go now. All go. He's just sort of hooked there. He's just sitting in the current. I don't think he really knows what's going on. Something to go there. Oh, quick. Oh, go, go. Oh, bastard. No, got away. Cooters. Cooters are chasing that up. What's that for the cooter one?
Yeah.
A little canning. Whoa. Oh, that's got smashed. Look at that. Oh, that's hit. Look at that.
You got this one?
Holy. Oh, alright. This is a better fish. Okay, we're hooked up to a better one now. Shit, he took some line. close to the
Alright.
Oh shit, I'm way up the back. Shit, a car wash.
Oh, wow. That'd be good.
Am I over or under?
Under.
Oh no, I've got myself. Am I that way?
Yep.
Oh, under. Oh, you'll be right there.
I've got something for you. Or I'll move in with you too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, shit.
It's not ideal. Kawaii carnage. Need to sort him straight away, otherwise it's going to be carnage.
Oh, I think I'm off. I'm off.
Hopefully. What do you reckon about a whole fresh strip of kawaii?
Bait.
Yeah.
Why not?
The big boy. Yeah. Oh, it's not absolutely pear shaped there.
Disappointing.
What do you reckon? We bother butchering them for a bit of fresh bait?
Nah, it's wrong, man. Oh, it's up to you.
Well, I'm not never been fond of fresh bait, but it could be the one that gets me a big fish, you know?
Oh, fuck, we can give it a go.
False alarm, ocean going kawaii. It's monstrous. We're going to try a strip of fresh kawaii bait. I usually don't like using fresh bait because it doesn't really work in the South Island. Well, not that it doesn't work, but it hasn't worked for us. So this guy, we're going to give it a try. A big slab of fresh kawaii. See if the North Island tricks are going to work in the South.
Snap it. Colour, yep, she's the snap. Little one.
Oh, that's good. It's quite hard on this current, hey? Quite
Yeah, no,
feisty.
that's right.
What's happening with this line here, Dan?
We're halfway through.
She's gone pear-shaped.
Halfway through tying that one up, and we got this guy.
We need something jumbo to hit that fresh kawaii. Something's just hit the big bit of kawaii out the back. I want them to swallow it though. They'll run the bait. Coming in the boat. Won't be. Probably going to give all your lines. Oh, they've dropped it, haven't they? I don't know what's going on here, man.
Is it coming straight at you?
It's like a cuda. just tried it. I did. Oh, it's a cooter. Cooter was bad. I don't know if that's what I had on it. Anyway, back to the drawing boards.
Oh, you mean you don't know what you had on it in terms of...
No, I think I dropped it.
And then the cooter picked it up.
Sorry. Yeah. I dropped it. Right, so it's all going pretty good. Dan just got another panty and I'm just hooked up on hockey set. We've got massive chunks of kahawai at the back and we've had some real good hits on it. Something's having a go on it, but they're just not hooking up. They're just stripping some serious line, but I just think we're not giving them enough time to swallow the bait maybe. Unless it's a blistering carpet shark or sports shark. But he could not get a better night in Tasman Bay. Tide's running really well. There's little to no wind. And it's even if you don't catch fish, when it's like this in Tasman Bay, it is awesome. Because most of the time it's wind against tide and it's just hard getting that weather. What's that out the back, Dan? Have a look at the water and waves out the back there. Oh, it's schools of kahawai. I just lost him. I just dropped him. Oh, come on. Just dropped him. Shit. So it's about 9 o'clock. 8:30, 9 o'clock. Is it a snapper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dan's just got another snapper.
I reckon I've got a big tangle.
It's been a pretty good night actually. We've been slaying it, that's why we haven't done much camera work. It's been pretty full on. He just landed a good one, probably around 12 pound, maybe 10 or 12 pound. That wind's changed now, so it's coming from the northeast and just starting to push us now. And that's another good panty. So we've had the best, quite a good evening actually. Geek lighters on, mate. You got a tangle?
Yeah, I might just cut this straight line if that's alright. It's halfway through.
We'll carry on fishing for another, probably another a little wee while. No big snapper though. 8 burrow snapper snatch, is it? Yeah. That's set perfect in that mouth, eh? There's a world record carpedo on with that. Nothing too exciting tonight, team, in the way of video work. Still, that was pretty awesome night on the fish fingerer, slaying some snapper. Nothing big, probably the biggest around maybe 10 pound, 12 pound, but heaps of good panties and it was great weather, so you know, can't complain about that. We'll see you next time on the vlog.